Hello, Techies, and welcome to Case Solved, the London Files. My name's Viola. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. So this is a puzzle game about being a detective and solving word puzzles, I believe, to solve cases. So let's hop on in. Case 1. An American musician was found dead in a Soho alley in London. He had just finished performing at a local pub. His body bears signs of strangulation with a thin metal wire, most likely taken from his own instrument. Nothing appears to be missing, suggesting robbery was not the motive. Not London without the rain and the murders. What have we got here, officer? Musician strangled with an instrument string. How awful. Finding a Luther in London isn't easy at all. Who are the suspects? Pub manager. Rate my own establishment. The drummer. You sure he's dead? He's always so dramatic. And a fan of the band. Think it's still okay to ask for an autograph? What the? If there's any good news, it's that the funeral already has an audience guaranteed. On to the investigation. Alright. Object violin. Object lantern. I got clues. Suspect who had jealousy of drummer. Manager. Suspect who had obsession is not the manager. Jealousy is the drummer. Oh, okay, so drummer, jealousy, obsession, money. Confirm. Wait, what? Okay. It's the old joke. Greedy manager, an obsessed fan, and a jealous drummer walk into a pub, and one of them walks out a murderer. There you go. I could swear I can still hear the violin playing. Have you tried taking off your earpiece? Oh, right. Enough nonsense. We'll chase the truth until someone hits a wrong note. Okay. Stage 1 complete. Suspects and motives identified. We still have a long way to go to find the real culprit. Fatal chord, stage 2. All 3 suspects look guilty, so now what, detective? The next step is to build a complete timeline. Okay, it all started 14 billion years ago with the Big Bang. Not quite that complete. We need to know who was where and what they were fiddling with. It won't be easy. The truth is like bad tea, my dear. Hard to swallow. Great. Drummer was on the stage. Fan was seen singing. So he'd be playing. He'd be talking. pant. Handkerchief, maybe? Dance floor. Notebook. Confirm? Nice. Manager says the victim was happy. The fan swears he was crying. And the drummer wasn't any help at all. Either they're contradicting each other or the victim was bipolar. Nonsense. Mental disorders are an invention of the criminal. No, at least that's what the voices in my head tell me. Uh-huh. Okay. With each one's story, I can sketch a first timeline, but the suspects' accounts are more tangled than traffic in Mumbai. Okay, stage 3. For now, we've only got this pile of statements, but statements aren't facts. Wish we had photos of the whole event, full of details and dramatic angles. Will these do? Long live the tabloid press. 2 clues. Direct with the evidence. More terrible crime. Parking in a no parking zone. Double beer? Know plenty of people who'd kill for that. Okay, so this is how I find more clues. Murder is one thing, but tossing evidence down the manhole? That's just rude. Evidence collected. Yes. Okay. Suspect who is waiting did not mention clients. Van said they were not in the pub. Paparazzi was in the alley photographing. So, alley photographing. Suspect in the alley had no guest list or clients as an alibi. Editor. Manager was neither talking nor waiting. Working. Manager was seen at the entrance. The suspect who was in the pub claimed the promoter could confirm they were talking. So the fan says they were not in the pub, so they must have been backstage. Talking, waiting. Promoter. Guest list. Let's see. Yeah! Stories are more tangled than traffic in Mumbai. Didn't you confirm the photos are actually useful to us? Got them here, detective. The paparazzo was in the alley entrance when the show ended. Excellent. Now we'll find out which alibis are true. I'll get an update. I'll get to update my feed. We confirmed the paparazzo was the scene of the crime. Now we'll be able to tell which alibis really hold up. Stories don't seem to match the photos. Question is, who's lying? People or the photos? Probably the people, right? Moments like this that show me you'll make an excellent detective one day. Let's catch those lies the way a wet child catches a cold.
Whoa! Oh, it's it!
Bloco assim?
Galing. Yee.
Stopped at 12:17. You know what they say about a stop clock, right? It needs fixing. Deja vu, or did the killer buy out this pub's entire matchbox tea stock? Looks like the criminal isn't the only one slippery around here. Let's hope the footage is in 144p to keep the mystery alive. Alright. Police validate dated calls to the editor. As a source, calls cannot sustain weak or unstable support. Either whoever has calls is the source has partial status, or whoever has records is, as the source has reasonable support. Whoever has invalid any confirm. Okay, I need somebody. Footage validates the confirmed status. Okay. The footage validates the confirmed status of the manager. Supported with strong evidence. Okay. Calls to the editor. Police validated calls to the editor. Calls cannot sustain weak or unstable, so they're reasonable. Whoever has calls as the source has partial status. Whoever has record as the source has reasonable support. So no, this is partial status. Guest list was not found. Absent. The Yard is asking for a report on the case, detective, and I want Spice Girls to reunite. We've got so much evidence, but it doesn't fit together. It's worse than a Swedish furniture manual. Hey, I've worked with some of those. They work. Last time I assembled my wardrobe upside down. What if we look at the evidence from another angle? Upside down? That's it, the stain, for evidence. Isn't it just blood chat mixed with drunk vomit? No, it's a mud trail. Victim was dragged. Which of the suspects could pull that off? That's the point. We've got trouble. Double trouble. Call forensics. Not every alibi survived the confrontation with the photos, and a fresh piece of physical evidence has prompted another forensic request. Okay. Forensics confirmed it. The crime had two perpetrators. Thought it was a solo, but it was a duet, made up of witch members. If I killed every deadbeat in here, I'd be a serial killer by now. Since when is it a crime to follow every step of a person? Name me one band where the musicians don't curse or punch each other now and then. What would I gain by killing him? An exclusive on the first crime scene photos? Come to think of it. Time to find out who orchestrated this deadly symphony.
No, enough of it. Enough of this.
Kitty! Ah, the cat's hints. Okay. The only thing more dangerous than a murderer is that hold type? Wicker basket. Criminally cute. Sewer again, and an unpaid bill this time. Besides being a deadbeat, he's a pig. Crime is punctual. Public transport, not so much. Alright. Confirmed absent, invalid and partial. Either the manager is exempt or they are a witness. Ban declaration is never. Paparazzi had their alibi validated, so they are considered exempt. So that makes the manager witness. Inconsistent suspect is not the perpetrator. Whoever has a confirmed alibi is innocent. Whoever has never, as their declaration is inconsistent. The inconsistent suspect is not the perpetrator, so the accomplice. Aha, we're getting there. Alright. Paparazzo, okay, compromised suspect has impossible as the declarations. Doubtful, compromised, impossible. Whoever has a doubtful condition, not at all. There we go. The drummer and the fan, who would have guessed it? Jealousy and obsession sounds like the title of a bad soap opera. Compared to some of that band's songs, this wasn't even their biggest crime. True, my dear, the music industry really is murder. Case closed. 2 out of sync hearts that decided to harmonize by committing a murder. Tragic. Oh, that was it? I love this. Okay, that was... I didn't initially get, like, the hints and all that, but once I got into the rhythm of that, that was awesome. I love this, and I cannot wait for it to come out. But thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all of the videos, and remember to free the feral wildflower in you. Bye-bye!